We just wanted to eat something delicious. We just wanted to have, basically, we created Bunch for us. We wanted to eat it.
Welcome. I'm your host, Severine, and today's episode promises to be a treat for both your taste buds and curiosity as we dive into the world of guilt free indulgence with the brilliant mind behind the award winning keto chocolate spread sensation. Our guest today is a visionary creator, culinary alchemist who has mastered the art of crafting a delectable treat that not only satisfies our cravings, but does so without compromising their commitment to a keto lifestyle. They are the mastermind behind Hazelust, this award-winning keto chocolate spread that has taken the health-conscious community by storm. In our conversation, we'll uncover the secrets behind the perfect blend of rich, velvety chocolate goodness and the meticulous selection of keto-friendly ingredients. From the kitchen experiments to the journey of bringing this heavenly creation to your table, our guest has a story as delightful as their chocolates. So whether you're a seasoned keto enthusiast or just someone with a sweet tooth seeking for guilt-free pleasures, you are in for a treat. Without further ado, let's welcome the maestro behind the magic, the co-creator of Hazelust, Ana Carolina Duarte.
Hi, Severine. Thank you so much for the beautiful introduction. I really appreciate it. My journey have started a few years ago, back in 2007, where I began to eat less carbohydrates and focus on a more fat with proteins, because back in the time, I really need the energy, the brain energy. I didn't know it was a ketogenic diet. I just did it because it made me feel so much better eating less carbs, that I just did it. Time goes by, my best friend, we're like walking around trying to find products to eat that are low carb. And, even like back in 2019, we couldn't find any dessert that was actually delicious, because either they're delicious but has sugar, or they're just diet food. Like, when you say diet food, you think about these very horrible desserts. So we're like, this is really unfair. What should we do? Because we only eat low carb. I eat low carb because of energy, but my friend has epilepsy, so she really can't have it. And the beauty of it is that she had epilepsy for a long time. And since she started the low carb keto lifestyle, she never had any seizure anymore. So she could stop the meds and she just live a normal, healthy life.
So you sell this delicious product, Hazelust, which is a ketogenic hazelnut and cocoa spread. What were your criteria when you decided to create this product?
That's a very interesting question. Our criteria were very basic. We just wanted to eat something delicious. Basically, we created Bunch for us. We wanted to eat it. And we thought a lot of people would love it. We were not wrong. There is a lot of people that comment on our website and let us know how much they love it. The whole point of it is actually being able to enjoy sweets without feeling bad about it.
Basically, Hazelust has no gluten, no dairy, no added sugar, no seed oil, no palm oil.
No lactose.
I know how important the quality of the ingredients are for you. Can you tell us more about the ingredients? I know there are only 8 of them. How did you get to source and select them?
We wanted to create the hazelnut spread that was very similar to what people see a hazelnut spread to be. So it needs to actually deliver taste. It was one of the most important pillars for us: taste and nutrition and being ketogenic. So these 3 pillars are extremely important. If you want to deliver natural product, you need to be careful what sort of ingredients you add into it. So all the ingredients is natural, 100% natural. And we took care about what each one of them could deliver. So coconut oil, it's an energy booster. It helps you in so many ways, including if you're a gym enthusiast, you can literally have it just before your gym section. It's going to give you that boost. Same as when people have, let's say, a sugar drink. For a ketogenic person, if you have MCT oil or coconut oil, it actually helps you to have that energy you need in order to exercise. I made the decision with the coconut oil because it's extremely good for your brain. In comparison, you have the popular hazelnut spread. It comes with palm oil, a lot of dodgy ingredients that you should not be eating. Hazelust is quite clean. Also, we have hazelnuts. Our hazelnuts are premium. They come from Turkey, which is literally the best hazelnuts you can actually find. They are skinless. So when you remove the skin from the nuts, it actually get healthier and also taste much better. So a lot of people said, oh, tastes just like the inside of a Ferrero Rocher. And we're like, we didn't thought about that. Actually, the nuts are, incredibly good. And I was really surprised when we were selecting nuts from different countries. They actually taste different. Hazelnut from Turkey is flavorful and more oily. The other ingredients are stevia and erythritol. Both of them are natural sweeteners. And that's very important to talk about. When we first did our first show, one of our customers asked, we don't eat any sweeteners. I was like, why is that? It's like, it's bad for you because of this and that. I was like, but do you understand what is the stevia sweetener? Stevia is coming from a plant. And then I explained everything. It's just like, oh, okay. I was just aware of the artificial ones. The whole idea about the name sweetener can put people off because they don't know there are actually natural sweeteners. Because it's only recently that people started to be aware of stevia and erythritol. It's important to let them know that you can be healthy and eat a natural sweetener without any problem. It's incredibly good. It's way more tasty than sugar. After a while, when you start eating stevia and erythritol, you just don't want to go back to sugar and for the sugar crushes and all the bad side of it. And the other ingredients are real vanilla. So we don't use artificial vanilla like the majority of the other brands. We use real vanilla. We have shantangan, which is actually a natural ingredient just to make it a bit more thick. As you know, hazelnuts, when they get blended, they can get really runny. The shantangan comes on and make it all one piece and strong and thick, which is nice. It's fully keto, so it won't create any problem for your blood sugar levels. People that suffer from diabetes can have it without any problem. People that suffer from any brain diseases.
And it tastes delicious, I have to say.
Thank you.
I'm not the only one to believe that it tastes delicious. Hazelust is a recognized success story, basically. It has received the Silver Nourished Award in 2022, but I believe that last year you received the Gold Keto Nourish Award as well. So many congratulations. Really well deserved. I know that it started as a squeeze bottle like that. That's how I found your product actually on Amazon, and I really liked it. And now you still have the squeeze bottle, which is 280 grams, but you've got also the glass jar.
Yes.
Tell us, where can we buy your products?
Our product will be available soon in Whole Foods and Planet Organic.
Wow.
But at the moment, if you would like to buy, go to our website. We have an option of next day delivery. So if you buy today, you receive it tomorrow. It's quite good. You can order the bottle, the jar. There is a few counts there as well. By the end of this conversation, I will share a very special code made just for you and your listeners.
Oh, thank you so much. Do you deliver worldwide? Basically, we are both based in the UK. So is it for the UK only, or do you send to Europe, to the US?
Fortunately, we only sell in UK due to Brexit. After Brexit, things got a bit complicated in order for us to send abroad. But hopefully we have a few options to send to America, which is extremely weird because America is way further.
Probably better because they have a bigger market.
Yes.
And you said that soon it will be at Planet Organic and Whole Food Market.
We are starting to negotiate. So it's going to probably be in the middle of the year.
So soon. In the meantime, go to the website. Can you remind us your website, please? It will be in the show note, but because we're live.
The website is www.bunch.london.
Perfect. In terms of how to use the product, personally, I have used Hazelust in many ways. I have eaten it directly from a spoon, or I have to say squeeze from the bottle, like a very naughty person. I have used it as a spread on toast, but also on crepes, because I'm French and I love crepes. And I even used it to prepare a chocolate roulé this Christmas, but basically it's like a sponge cake, and then you add some spread and then you roll it.
All right.
So it's run like that. Honestly, it was a real winner. You know, my family didn't realize they were having these hazelnuts instead of the other one, and they really liked it. So I'm like, oh yes, definitely a big thing. That's me and how I've used it so far. But obviously, you know, you've been here way longer. So what's your favorite way to enjoy it? And do you have any recipe or any pairings you would like to recommend?
When we do Instagram Reels, I wanted people to understand first the difference between the jar and the bottle. So the bottle Keto, it was our first product because we really wanted to bring to the gym to be able to have it on the go. You can leave it on the cupboard, no sunlight on it, obviously, but you can use it as often as you can on crepes and things that you enjoy. With the jar, which is quite interesting, the jar you can put in the fridge. After about 20 minutes, you can take it out. You have just a spoon and it becomes like a little bonbon. So it's like very thick, very nice, very tasty because the coconut oil makes it hard. So what I do is after I finish my meal, I would go to the fridge and just have a spoon and it fills me. It's so good. It's so delicious. My recommendation is before you put in the fridge, always do a mix with the spoon. Bear in mind, it's a natural product and oils may separate. If you see like a white oil on top or a yellow, that means that the oils started to separate. Just give it a mix. It will last as long as you need. It takes forever to expire. Just give it a shake if it's the bottle. Do a mix if it's the jar, just in case. Also, I'll take the opportunity firsthand in your show. I will be launch my book that is all recipes to use with Hazelust, crepes and anything like cakes, everything you can make with Hazelust. This should be launched next month by the end of February. It's going to be a ketogenic cookbook. So low carb, ketogenic. For those who subscribe to my website, will be able to get their version for free. The first 100 people that subscribe to the website will get a free version of the book. My website is ketone.energy. And by the end of February, you receive an email with the information and the book.
Amazing. Thank you so much. I'm always struggling for good recipes, as in low carb or keto recipes. So it would be a delight to see what you have for us.
It's nice.
Most people have the luxury to eat anything they want without consequences. And for them, Hazelust will just be another chocolate spread. However, because of your carefully selected ingredients, it is particularly significant for a certain category of people. Perhaps could you tell us a bit more about who they are?
Hazelust can be enjoyed by everybody, especially those who suffer from diabetes, epilepsy, and a few other brain disorders. So it helps them to be able to enjoy a sugar-free product that is extremely delicious. And that's the whole point of creating this product. The whole situation is that people that enjoy sweets, so people that suffer from diabetes, for instance, they always like, oh, I can have this diet product. They end up going back to the sugary product and have just a little bit because the diet product never is as good. So the whole point of Hazelust is to actually be able to make people eat it and not ever think about the bad stuff ever again because it's so good. We really wanted to revolutionize how people experience sweets. Bunch just wanted to make people happy to be able to eat something extremely delicious without the downside, without the bad ingredients, without the harmful things. One of our customers, like back in 2021, when we were doing a presentation, I was like, oh, would you like to try it? So we have a little spoon and she's like, oh no, I suffer from diabetes. It's just my husband. And I was like, no, but you can have it. Have a look. And then she's like, is it gluten-free? I was like, is it gluten-free? And she took it and she was like, okay. And she gave it a try. She's like, oh my God. Oh my God. You did well. You did really well. I was not expecting this. I was not expecting this. And that made me so emotional. I cannot believe that. I was, that feeling like really like it's so nice when people are so amazed by the difference. Like they could not believe that was a low carb product. She kept saying, is it low carb? So it was beautiful. I really enjoyed that. It's going to keep with me for the rest of my life because it was such a nice experience.
In your opinion, what advantages does it offer?
The main point of the ketogenic diet is like a fat burning machine. So when you started process, in the beginning it's very difficult. That's why people give up on it. But once you pass through the 3 weeks period of adaptation, your body started to understand fats as main source of energy. So you don't feel tired anymore. You are always happy. You're not craving food because whenever you're hungry, your body would eat yourself, like basically getting energy from your own fat cells. Whenever you sit down to eat, it's pleasant. You're not desperate. It's really good. And you have energy throughout the day. Whereas when you eat, let's say sugar, your energy goes ups and down, goes ups and down. You have to keep eating to be able to keep up. Once you're in ketosis or once you're keto adapted, you actually have energy throughout the day and you're never lethargic. it. And that's why I've never left this diet since 2007. So it helps your brain to have energy all the time. Your ability to work throughout the day without being tired is quite a plus. Also, during the day, you won't feel the need to snack. Sometimes I spend the whole day, I forget to eat because my body is so adapted to it now that I need to actually remember, should I need to eat? I didn't eat all day. Your body doesn't tell you because it's so nurtured already. When I sit down to actually eat, I eat proper food. I eat well. I have, let's say, foods with oils, natural oils, fats, natural fats, and a variety of protein. So I'm a keto carnivore. The majority of my food is animal-based foods. My desserts are always nuts. Hazelust is basically my dessert. I eat it every day. And when we're producing, I always have a bit of a pot for me. And I never get tired of it. That's happy time of the day. So when I go to the gym, also, I have it in my bag. That was the main idea, to have the bottle. I bring it with me to the gym. I have just a squeeze in my mouth just before, and gives me such a happy time. And I can literally stay in the treadmill for a long time without getting tired. It's a really good thing. In addition to the whole, benefits about ketogenic lifestyle, helps to avoid a lot of things. It's known to protect you against cancer. The list of benefits, it's enormous. And I wish more people would be interested in enjoying this lifestyle.
I totally agree with you. I think there has been an overemphasis on fruits and vegetables, and it's not necessarily a good thing. But it's not the subject of this conversation. As one of the co-creators of Hazelust, what has been the most rewarding part of your journey in creating and promoting a healthier alternative to mainstream chocolate spreads?
The people make such a difference. We are continuing to do it because we can see how much people like it and how much they appreciate it. We have one nurse that buys from us. I think last time she bought 9 bottles, and I was like, that's a lot for one go. I believe she uses in her shifts. She left us a comment in our website saying she really appreciated it. She loved the products, and she was really kind to express like everything that she was feeling about it. People are the best. I mean, especially this community. I think I'm so lucky to be serving a community that is so kind. It's impressive. It's a kind community. Low carb, ketogenic people are kind and really nice. So, yeah, I'm so happy to be in this industry. Really, really am.
We tend to try keto animal-based because we've got something to solve, whether it's food addiction or, as you mentioned, it really helps with diabetes, with some conditions that are in the brain that needs a high-fat diet. And I think people understand that, and they came from a very good place, and they will never judge whatever combination you're trying to have. So I can really imagine this nurse with, her shifts, like having a squeeze, perhaps like you do when
Me
you go to
too.
the gym. I mean, that would make so much sense. And she has probably such horrible time too, working at night, which also has such a negative impact on health. So if she can have this product to cheer her up and, stay strong, that's amazing. How do you see the future for your brand?
We are moving to a larger premises. So the idea is to develop the next products that Bunch would deliver. It will also be low carb keto. There's a few other nut products that we are starting to develop.
How exciting.
We are going to share with you guys a code, which is Severin25. So if you go to bunch.london and you can order whatever you want, and that order is going to have a 25% discount. Just code Severin25.
That's amazing. I know my name is quite uncommon, so it's SEVERINE and then 25.
It's going to be for one time only for each customer. Whenever they see this show, can be in a year time, 2 years time, they can use the code the first time they shop. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it.
I hope you've enjoyed this delicious journey into the world of guilt-free treats as much as I have. Ana Carolina, thank you for sharing your passion, expertise, and the mouth-watering story behind your award-winning creation. Your commitment to crafting a delectable yet keto-friendly chocolate spread is truly inspiring. To wrap up, I encourage our listeners to explore the tempting world of Hazelust. Remember, it's not just about what we eat, but how we savor and celebrate each flavorful moment. Until next time, may your days be filled with sweetness and your cravings satisfied in the most deliciously keto way possible.